Greetings, Fallout 4 fans. Today I'm going to show you a little tip that'll help you out with your power armor. Now, if you're a power armor user like me that mostly exclusively use power armor, I'm going to show you something that can help you out a little bit and hopefully give you a little edge. So, first things first, you want to come here to Quincy Ruins, and here's where it is if you don't know on the map. It's all the way down here, and most likely if you start in the game you're going to be all the way up here. However, I don't recommend you come here first when you first start the game. There's a few things you're going to want first. You're going to want Fortune Finder perk, and you're going to want Scrounger. And you're also going to want to have Nuclear Physicist. This perk helps you have your fusion cores last longer. So I recommend you actually max these perks out before you even start to do this, because a lot of this is going to be dependent on having these 3 perks. So, assuming you did all that, you have all these perks, and you also, it's not a bad idea to eliminate auto saving. Then you want to go and head down to Quincy Ruin. One easy thing that you can do, if you're aligned with the Brotherhood of Steel, you can potentially catch a brother bird here if you discover an area location somewhere down here where you can highlight it on your map. But once you come here, you're going to want to kill all the gunners that are here. Now, all the gunners are dead already, obviously, because I've already killed them. But once you killed all of them, you want to come to this old church. And in here, there's a little bit of loot, plus it's a fusion core. That'll be, I forgot the bottle caps. That are right here, and there's a lot of other different loot in here, but it will only spawn if you have Scrounger and Fortune Finder. So that's the reason why you want to have that first before you even bother with coming. But once you've looted this area here, you can actually loot the safe if you want to. You're going to want to leave the church once you've looted it, and you're going to want to take this route, because sometimes if you take different routes, it kind of deactivate the way this works. I don't really think it's so much of a glitch as it's more of a exploit in the game mechanics of how the rate of objects respawn. But anyway, you can come here to this location, and there's some notable scrap in here that'll help you craft your power armor if you need to repair it or things like that. So I pretty much just grab everything because I use it for scrapping anyway. Then once you done that, you want to go this other route, and you want to come in here. Then you're going to want to get this scrap here that's laying around. Now if you start to get over encumbered, you're going to give what you have to your companion. There's also a terminal over here you can hack if you want to get in the safe here. I also had a perk too where if I get locked out of a computer, it just simply gives me a second chance. So that's what I recommend you get that perk as well. And you grab that loot. Then you're gonna want to come here. I normally just grab that because it's steel, and steel is useful in crafting, repairing things. And yes, somebody's out there fighting, but I'm gonna ignore them. Now, get that stuff. Get this scrap here. Then I normally come to this room right here. Let's grab everything. Some pretty good scrap on this corner here as well. Alright, back up my robot. Alright, telephone, get the scrap here. Pack of smokes. Now I'm gonna give all my stuff to my robot.
Heads up.
Yes. Hope you find what you're looking for.
No, I should have unloaded everything. Well, no matter. Then once I usually do that, I usually come over here and loot this area here. You can also terminal's broken. You can also open this up.
That's it.
You can also want to have a high lock picking skill when you come here, and also a high computer hack skills. You want those to be as high as you can before you even really come here. That way you can maximize the effectiveness of this. Because if you don't really have those things, you won't really be able to take advantage of everything. So then after that, you want to come here, grab this loot, grab the telephone, and the junk I just used for crafting. That's why I'm grabbing all the junk. Get the bottle caps. Like I said, if you don't have the scrounging perk, you won't find a lot of ammo or now when you do this here, you see there's another fusion core in here. Now once you've grabbed the fusion core and you've unloaded whatever you don't need to your companion, you're going to make your way to the old sewer, the old I'm saying sewer. You're going to want to make your way to the old water treatment plant, which is the old sewer down this road that I'm going. And this is the route you're going to want to take. Sometimes if you stray from the route, it deactivates the effect. But oftentimes you can reactivate it just by fast traveling to another location and come back. Now I also don't recommend that you put any scrap or any items in the old sewer treatment plant, because in my experience what I've found is that doing so deactivates the effect. So you want to do whatever you can to keep the effect going. And basically what's going on is that when you do this, you're going to make those items that I just showed you previously, they're going to respawn. So you have virtually an unlimited source of stem packs, fusion cores, that kind of thing. But mainly what we came here for is the fusion cores. Now once I get here, I don't go anywhere inside. I just stop here at the front door and then turn around. Just like that. And all I'm doing is going further enough away. All I'm doing is going far enough away to reset this cell. And what that'll do is that'll make all these items respawn. So you can come back here and just spam it until you have as many fusion cores as you need. And just to show you an example, this is the amount of fusion cores that I have. $356. I normally just do this until I get tired. The first way that it's been patched was the duplication glitch with dog meat. And early on when I did this, when I was at a lower level, I was able to make a bunch of fusion cores spawn. But after they patched that, it really wasn't any way to do that. And also forgot to mention that I'm playing this on console, so I just can't make a bunch of items respawn. If I'm playing this on PC, I wouldn't even worry with doing this method, because you can simply spawn whatever you want. And truth be told, now with the mods and stuff, you can spawn whatever you want as well, because there is a mod that allows you to have console commands of a sort. I'll wait for my action points to refresh. So once you leave the water treatment plant, you're gonna come this exact way that I'm coming. And what I mean is this is just a general route. You don't have to come and follow the exact route that I'm taking coming up here. Just make sure that you're coming this way up on the bridge. Well, it's not really a bridge, it's an old car overpass. And the reason why you want to come here first is because there's certain items up here that are going to respawn when you take them, and that will tell you if the effect is still active. So since I'm here, and previously when I was here before, I took all these items, so I know that it's activated. So like right here, the quantum, I just need to check the cigarettes and that. And then I take the chems out of here and bottle caps, fusion cells, that kind of thing. And so I'm good to go. I know that all these items have responded because those items there responded, so that's my cue. And you said it's got 4 more. It's not uncommon if you have all those perks for some of these containers to contain at least 4 fusion cores, but the effect is random. There always will be a mini nuke here though. Now up here, this area here, almost always, I've already removed it, but almost always it spawns T45 power armor. So you can have unlimited set of power armor. Now, one caveat, the power armor that you get, if you take it, it will always show as stolen, but you're taking it from the gunners, so you don't care about stealing from the gunners, which I don't care about that. You're fine, but I suggest you taking a companion that really doesn't care much about it. So that is the reason why I have my robot that I made instead of one of my other companions that will care about what I do. So come here, and as you can see, this room is the room I came in the first at the start of it. And if you remember, I looted all the stuff here, and as you can see, the items have responded. Not responded. As you can see, the items have all respawned. So see, there's another fusion core. So you just keep doing that till you get tired. And normally what I just do is once I get through with all that, I look for my companion, wherever my companion is, and then I offload their stuff. And then I put in this power armor station. But I don't seem to see what happened to my companion at the moment.